What's up everyone, it's Vivi and welcome back to the channel. Now this might sound very obvious to a bunch of you. Crash Bandicoot, the Sane Trilogy sold extremely well. The number of units sold, globally, it is insane in my opinion. VTNVIVI has finally given us an estimate of the number of units sold. Retail copies, not digital, remember that. In its first week, the game has apparently sold over 1 million copies. Actually, if you go on their website, it says as of July 1st. 1.14 million copies sold within the first 2 days. That's less than a week. 1.14 million. Activision, please, you were having doubts? What doubts? I am laughing so hard right now. This just proves that these types of games can sell. Now let's do a bit of comparing. The first game, the original on the PS1, sold 6.8 million as of today. Well, as of July 1st, my bad. 7.6 million for the second game, and for the third game, 7.13 million. Was it because of nostalgia? Part of it, yes. Also, I believe that this genre of games has been missed. People simply found it very interesting and bought it. Now, why aren't the sales purely because of nostalgia? Because look at the numbers. Crash 1 on PS1 sold 6.8 million copies as of July 1st, 2017. The Sane Trilogy sold 1/6 of that in just a couple of days. Will the Sane Trilogy exceed 6.8 million copies? I'm sure of it. Is it wrong to say that Crash Bandicoot succeeded at getting a bunch of new people interested? 1 million copies over the span of just a couple of days, I think that's enough to prove that, yes, Crash Bandicoot did bring in new people. Oh, and let's not forget that the game is still currently at #1 on the top UK charts for the 7th week. As for the sales in the US, it's currently at #2. Splatoon 2 is currently at #1. It sold around 670,000 copies in Japan in just 3 days. Now guys, I want to say something. Is it just me, or are platformers selling a lot better on the PS4 for some reason? I don't know, I'm not looking at any numbers, I'm not looking at any games in particular, but to me it seems like people tried something new on the PS3. Oh, intense graphics, shooters and stuff. But once the PS4 came out, it feels like people got tired of the same old games, shooters and stuff, right? Once they saw Crash get announced, a platformer game, a different genre, they got so excited and bought it. Another example is Ratchet & Clank PS4. For some reason, that game was the fastest seller since a crack in time, which was on PS3. Why is that? Publishers who are having doubts about these types of games, I feel like they shouldn't. I feel like they should take the risk. Look at how Crash Bandicoot turned out. I feel like these types of games are starting to trend again. And if you guys have been subscribed to this channel for a while, you probably know which game I would love Sony to consider. And if this game gets released on a PS4, I think it's going to sell. With all of this hype over platformers, I'm just hoping Sony considers games that actually need a sequel. I just want them to share the same spotlight. Why didn't Activision plan this from the very beginning? After Crash Landed got cancelled, the series pretty much just went bye-bye. I know Crash got featured in Skylanders Imaginators, but Skylanders, it's a complete different story, right? After Crash Mind Over Mutant, we were supposed to get another Crash Bandicoot game by Radical Entertainment. Apparently there wasn't enough gameplay and Activision didn't find that viable enough, something like that. I did discuss this in another video. After that, it just remained a mystery. Did the sales play any role in this? Could the sales of Crash Mind Over Mutant have caused Activision to say no? If you look on VG charts, it sold around 500k copies on the PS2 as of July 1st, 2017. As for the Xbox 360, it sold around 230k copies within the first year. So maybe those sales within 2008 had made Activision doubt the series. Now, with Crash Bandicoot having sold over 1 million copies, are the chances of remix and remaster higher? Do not forget that on top of that, Activision told the public that they are open to classic IPs, remasters / remakes. I feel like Spyro or another Crash game sequel, remake, remaster, whatever, it's going to happen. Anyways, in other news, A Hat in Time, a beautiful, colorful looking 3D platformer is finally coming out on October 5th, 2017. This was announced at Gamescom. It's planned for Xbox One, PC, and PS4. Digital only. Nothing has been said on the Switch nor physical copies. About the Switch version, the team is interested. However, they can't seem to get a developer kit. After such a long development phase, finally, fans can enjoy the game in no time. As for the PC version, there will be modding support. Have fun and use use your imagination. There will also be some official mods. They teamed up with Galaxy Trail to bring us Freedom Planet 2. You can find a bunch of detail on their website. They also teamed up with Double Fine to bring us a Psychonauts 2 mod. Roz's psychic abilities will apparently be attached to Hat Girl's abilities. We don't know what it is yet. We'll find out once the game gets released. And there's also going to be much more. Now, as for you guys, the Kickstarter backers, if you're planning on switching systems, you can find the detail on their website. However, there's going to be a small fee. As for non-Kickstarter backers, the game will cost $29.99 US. Now, we don't know if the PS4 version, for example, will have trophy support. Nothing has been shared on that yet. Anyways, all I want to say to finish off this video is I'm very happy. This game has been in development for a very long time and people have been always wondering, when is this game going to get released? What is going on? To finally get a release date, it's actually wonderful. I'm so happy for the team, the game looks awesome. Now how about you guys? Are you planning on buying A Hat in Time? Have you ever heard about this game before? Leave all of your thoughts in the comment section below, and as always, I've been Vivi and thanks for watching.